Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, an impressive talent that I'll be watching will be Mikel Oyarzabal. He likes to play with a freedom and drift between the flank and that number 10 position, and his skill on the ball makes him very pleasing on the eye too. You'll get some real enjoyment out of this guy.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Forwards and with intent. Koulibaly cuts out the pass. And it's Elliott. Out to the right. Bogle. Elliott. Now it's Madueke. He's found a way through. Madueke! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oyarzabal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too. What, face-to-face, big chance! Goal! Feyenoord! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Number 7.
So, a breakthrough already. Pass somewhat off target. It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Feyenoord would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Longstaff. And they can counter here. He's in a great position here. And he's away. And he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Oyarzabal.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And he plays one through. And he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back. Not the most accurate pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Elliott. Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, Red, nice interception. It's been slipped. Shot, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Feyenoord with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Goes for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. This their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. Oh, good spread. Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, there's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oyarzabal is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He slings it in. He's cut it out. Madueke. Time and again they are repelled. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal, who's set up one goal so far. Well, that pass isn't the best. That is ended up in no man's land.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, that has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oyarzabal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Elliott. Chance for a shot! Feyenoord get their fourth corner. Here's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Koulibaly makes the interception. Searching pass he's played there. That is ended up in no man's land.
Added time.
Feyenoord do have a chance to counter here. Longstaff. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any
I'm
points for
afraid to
stating
tell
the
you that
obvious,
we're
Peter, but
expecting
thankfully
traffic to
this
be
is
heavy
still
after
very
the final whistle
savable.
today.
Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back on the way.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Showing good feet. And he's had a hit!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Ball driven towards the far post. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Bogle. And here's Madueke. What a throw in. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shoots! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's good play. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
Feyenoord really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Knocks it into space. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, easy pickings there. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Nyonto goes on a run down the left wing. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan, and he's going for goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Tanaka. Now it's Longstaff. Longstaff purring through the gears.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now he's got space here. Nicely worked. That's a decent clearance. Nyonto.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Opts for safety. Moved on forwards. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, well measured. Shot and the finish! That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for options for movement. Nyonto. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's there to get it away. Good effort from distance. Tries to play it through. He's on it. Can he get away? This looks promising. Tanaka. Elliott. Foot in. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. And the shot's on. Tries a shot! Now, oh, he's been in for the pieces. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The goal scorer.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
A case now of complete control. 75 minutes played. And that is as far as they're going to go. He won't be happy with that one. Gnonto. Threads one in, and that's been intercepted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the shot!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a good foot in there.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Gnonto. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Face to face with the keeper. Meslier clears. And they're back on the ball again. Bogle gets across to intercept that. And Gnonto. Can he get it through? Feyenoord can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Has a shot! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shifted it to the flank. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
For each block. Please report
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.